Hey, this is Mary-Laurence Bevington. Welcome to the first episode of Mary's Memoir in Present Time, an archetypal investigation seen through female eyes, and maybe sometimes seen through male eyes. We'll see about that. Today's February 27th, 2018. And this is the pilot episode, so we'll just do some fun little sampler things and introductions. So first, I'll tell you about me. I am a yoga teacher, and I do hope to teach a little bit of yoga as we go and do as we go as well. So we're going to do a pose right now. Reach your arms up in the air. It's called Yay Asana, stolen from Amy Cuddy's TED Talk about power poses, and reputed to lower cortisol, one of our stress hormones, and to lift testosterone, one of our power hormones. So a little bit more about me. I am working out a homesteader archetype right now. I am speaking to you from a converted garage. One portion of it has been turned into a studio, and it's not complete. In fact, I would call it somewhat primitive. I have internet, I have electricity, I have a well, but it's wintertime and I haven't fixed it to make it work and flow water and all that good stuff yet. I just moved in, so I've been bringing in my water. I also have a composting toilet because of the no plumbing situation. It's beautiful, and I'm sorry if that makes you feel funny, but it's a really nice toilet from Sweden called the Separate, and I got it from my friend Liam Blackwood, who is a man in Lyons, Colorado, and he builds tree houses. So if you're ever building a tree house, you might want to get a composting toilet like this. I am also a counselor, so I work another edge of the archetype of helper, healer. Let's go ahead and change the pose. Hands behind the head, either overlapping or interlocked at the fingers. I think Amy Cuddy called this one the CEO. I call it the movie star. By the way, you can do all of these from your desk. And by the way, I have a cold in case my voice sounds a little bit froggy. So yeah, I am living up here and doing my counseling work online, on the phone and by written word. Seems to work out pretty well. Still commuting into a little city to teach some yoga, and teaching yoga this way as well through the World Wide Web. So I'm living out a few different archetypes. Switch the interlock of your fingers now, or if your hands were overlapped, the overlap of your hands. And keep holding the movie star. Hopefully you're starting to feel like a movie star. So one of my inspirational people in the archetypal world is Caroline Myss. Arguably, the whole world is archetypal. She is quite magnificent in her groupings of archetypes and depth of understanding, multidimensional understanding. She says the homesteader is really American. It's in the grouping of American archetypes, which makes a lot of sense to me, being it, for at least some of us who weren't native people, the New World and where we went to make homes and the like. And she also talks a lot about many of the other types we'll get into. I also want to do a little study artistically on some of the archetypes in literature and in plays. And I'm an artist at heart and also trained in that world too. I also work with pets and live here with my fabulous red Siberian Husky, Molly Brown. Go ahead and switch your hands. This is called the Wonder Woman or Wonder Man position. So so we'll be having some fun here. And I'll tell you a little bit about the trials and tribulations, celebrations, and fun of my life in this new situation. It's not forever. In fact, it might not be for very long, but it's interesting. I'm learning a lot. Every day I problem solve. So take a deep breath out and give yourself a deep breath in. Fill up your belly, your chest, your neck, your head. Receive all that goodness from those 3 poses, and we'll send a breath out. And with that, send out the merit of our work so that all and all worlds may receive it. And with that, I will also say the light in me sees the light in you. In Caroline Myss's tradition and many other traditions out there, or non-traditions, as it were, an invocation at the beginning is really important. And in fact, it's actually important to me. And that's something that we will do. I have one that I do every morning when I wake up, which I learned from a wonderful angel intuitive. Just Mother, Father, God, may each moment of this day be better than the moment before. And with that, friends, I bid you adieu.